Hello everyone, I am Crawlers and this is another ridiculous loadout. And good thing I got this loadout on tape because right after these couple of rounds I joined another game and apparently EA was trolling us again because everyone was busted down to a private and had no unlocks. It was fixed in a while, but I gotta say, I enjoyed slicing through the US team with the AK, a hot knife through as much butter. No attachments, no revive paddles, just me and my Kalashnikov. Took out two in Ziba Tower, then one more from a roof, and having pressed the reload button like an idiot, I couldn't stop the reload animation, and I had to cap another guy with my pistol just as I jumped down behind him. And as luck would have it, while I was shooting this dude, another guy spawned on him also with his back to me, and he got the good news right in the back of the skull. So, all in all, a good day at the office. Now, as for the actual loadout, this one was suggested by Sanderstrom18, who wanted me to try a PP2000 with a 3.4 American scope, a bipod, and a suppressor. Also, a scoped 44 as my sidearm, a scoped crossbow, and an EOD bot. Now, using my incredible powers of deduction, I deduced, so to speak, that this was an engineer kit from the EOD bot. See, I can think outside the box too. Okay, now, as for the American 3.4 scope, I've noticed that the Russian PKA scope is exactly 3.4, and I don't know if what the Canadian scope or the ACOG is. Frankly, this being a Russian gun, the PKA scope would have made a lot more sense, but I don't have it unlocked, and the American bit threw me off, so I used the ACOG. Sorry if that isn't what you meant, but I had to do with what I had. Also, the bipod. I don't have the bipod unlocked, and I'm not exactly sure that the bipod can be unlocked for the PP2000. As it's a very, very compact gun, PDW, like the MP7 or the P90, so it's very, very short. I must say though, I had oodles and oodles of fun with this run and gun setup. I never really used the scoped 44 before, as I kind of found it redundant somewhat. Which kind of brings me to the other scopes. I did find a pretty good application for the scoped crossbow, but frankly the scope on it is ridiculous. I mean, no one needs that much magnification when shooting an arrow that flies slower than an underbarrel grenade, and also drops like a stone. But having said that, I did get a surprising through and through double kill with it once. Really cool that. I call it making shish kebab using the enemy as various meats. So one can say I skewered them, no shampoo, so to speak. And as for the ACOG, well, I've always sort of hated the ACOG in Battlefield 3. I don't know why exactly, but I found it positioned very awkwardly. You know, like it was on a broomstick 2 meters away from your face. So I never really used it, the ACOG, that much. Okay, so let's see. What is this setup all about? Well, the PP2000 has a max damage of 25 at 12 meters, and it drops off to 13.75 at 50 meters. Now the suppressor doesn't seem to change that. What it does change is the bullet speed, which is relatively slow at 360 meters a second without the suppressor, and it changes it to a crazy 280 meters with it. So, you know, you can imagine, you can probably throw bullets faster with your hand, honestly, than you would, shoot it out of the gun with the suppressor. And the suppressor also decreases vertical recoil just a tiny bit. Now, the scope, the scope 44 is also a beast. That will, put down anyone with 2-3 shots at most. And the crossbow will one-shot kill anyone to the body, provided you can aim with the scope, of course, taking the arrow drop into account. I mean, I had a blast with this setup, and the only downside that I can see is the small mag of the PP2000 at only 20 rounds plus one in the chamber. On hardcore, I'd imagine this would be, a beast setup though. So, I guess that's it for this ridiculous setup. I have been Crawlers. Thanks for watching. Please rate, subscribe, share this video, and check my other videos at the end of this one. Thanks.